is swept in by Josh Karoma.
Flips this one in. Goes to the far post. Naviyama with the goal.
Good evening, one and all. How are we all doing tonight? I hope you're all doing very well. We're back again. Welcome back to the channel. Anybody that's tuning in tonight. And we're back again for our first watch-along of a series of watch-alongs that we're going to be bringing to the channel from now until the end of the season. I really enjoyed doing these the last time, and I think, it's good to do neutral kind of watch-alongs, but also, sometimes obviously do Huddersfield ones, but I'm usually at the game, the Huddersfield ones. So obviously next weekend is an opportunity to do the game against QPR, because it doesn't look like I'm going to be going, because A, the prices are very expensive, and B, it's going to be an early set-off time as well. So I think I may be able to do a watch-along there. But yeah, I really hope you enjoy tonight. It's going to be a cracking game, this, isn't it? The game that we've got coming up between, obviously, Leicester and Ipswich. The two top, the teams that are fighting at the top of the league. I think Leicester, obviously, I think it was always going to be difficult for them to go straight back up. It's never easy going straight back up, is it, to the Premier League, right? The first time of asking, but they've got the quality, haven't they? Obviously, they're up there. It's no surprise they're up there. And then, obviously, Ipswich have been obviously just getting promoted. A remarkable job that Scott McKenna's done at Ipswich. He really has, If you look at what he's done, that togetherness that Ipswich have got is so special to me. I think it's just, and like I say, I've got nothing but admiration for Kieran McKenna. He's a great coach. Obviously, this is his first, managerial role at senior level. Can you believe? And look what he's doing. It's unbelievable, really. So, yeah, Ipswich have been good to watch as well. And it's set up to be a very good game. Like I said, obviously, two teams that love to attack, score goals, but also defensively. And obviously, Leicester have kind of sometimes conceded a few goals, but especially last game out, and they got beat by Coventry. But I think that overall they've got solid defensive, haven't they, really? I think they've got a good core defence. So, yeah, we're going to get into the lineups anyway very soon, but I'm going to just say a few hellos. Aiden's in. He says, hello, mate. Hope you're okay. Yeah, I mean, not so bad. Obviously, I had my rant yesterday on the game on Saturday, so that was good to get off my chest. Yesterday, if you haven't watched it, guys, I did a match reaction to our game over the weekend against Blackburn. We came out yesterday, so appreciate if you haven't seen that, go and check it out. It's a bit of a ranty video, to be fair, but I just had a lot to say, and yeah, it's one of those, just another frustrating weekend, really, from our point of view. And Aiden says Neil Warnock was a pundit tonight for Sky Sports. Yes, I know. I watched the start of the build-up. Actually, it's on at the moment. So, yeah, it's good to see him on the pundit side of things, and he's always makes me laugh when I hear him speak. Really, it's great. But I hope you're doing well as well, Aiden. By the way, thank you for dropping in tonight. But yeah, let's get into the lineups then for tonight, guys, because obviously we have got a game to be covering, so let's have a look then. So, both same formations at 4-2-3-1 formations for both sides. So, they start with Leicester, the home side. Obviously, Hermansen in goal for them. Left back of James Justin, Wout Faes, Yannick Vestergaard in the middle with Ricardo Pereira. And obviously the two holding midfielders of Harry Winks and Hamza Chowdhury. A few, obviously, the players going forward. Obviously, Mavididi on the left. Dewsbury Hall as the cam. And McAteer on the right. And then Tom Cannon leads the line for Leicester. Then for Ipswich, again, like I said, they're going for the same formation. So, oh my god, I can't say his name. He's the goalkeeper's name for them. Vaclav Heladike, yeah. Leif Davis at left back with George Edmondson in the middle, with Luke Wolfenden partnering him. Harry Clark on the right, and then the two central defensive midfielders of Luongo and Travis. And further forward for them, they've got Marcus Harness on the left, Connor Chaplin on as the cam, and Wes Burns on the right. And Caden Jackson leads the line for Ipswich. So yeah, it's going to be. I'm really looking forward to this game. I think it's going to be exciting. I hope it doesn't disappoint. I hope there's plenty of goals for us neutrals watching. And I do. I think obviously it was a close game on Boxing Day. Obviously the reverse fixture at Ipswich, it was a 1-1 draw. So both they couldn't separate them then. So if we look at the table, and first of all, obviously Leicester, as I said, at the top of the league, 65 points. And they've got obviously a gap on the. Well, like I said, Ipswich are joint second, aren't they, along with Southampton. But they've got a 7-point gap at the moment. I think Leicester pretty much is going up. It's just a question of who will join them. But yeah, and Blue Terriers in. Enjoy Warnock's punishment, but enjoy it by being disciplined. Yeah, absolutely, Blue Terrier. Yeah, absolutely. It's funny, isn't it, how he's. It's good to see Montella, actually, isn't it? It's good to see him getting this chance to do this. Now he's not in work for now. Sure, someone will be coming calling very soon. But yeah, kickoff's fast approaching now. Get your score predictions in if you want. You can if you like. Let me know how you think this game's going to go. See, Leicester are the home side, but I just think it's going to be a game where it's just so hard to kind of separate these two, because obviously Leicester being the home side, maybe that will give them the slight edge in this one, but I don't know. I think it's a tricky one to call. But Aiden says, by the way, everything you said in your match reaction video, I agreed with. Darren Moore needs to go. And the chance we had, we need to be finished them, to be honest, especially the Radoni chance. Yeah, thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I'm glad you agreed with me. But yeah, like I said, for me, Darren Moore had to go weeks and weeks ago. In fact, months ago, before Christmas for me. And, the finishing has to be better. Yeah, I agree. But to only have 3 shots on target all game against a team like Blackburn, who are struggling themselves, is very poor. That's what I have to say. That's what I have to say about that. 3 shots on target is nowhere near enough. You need to be testing the goalkeeper more. I can't speak, blooming heck. But but the Radoni chance was a glorious one. Obviously, Kasumu, as I said in the video, Kasumu's were a good chance. And to be fair, Radulevic's chance was a good effort, good feat from him in the build-up. I think he was just unlucky with that one, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's one of those. One last dance, one not. Oh. Look, I just can't see. I know people have kind of said it, but I don't think he'll come back to us, to be honest. I think that he did what he did, and I just don't see him coming back, really, especially how he went. Well, from what I seen, the impression I got, the way he got treated towards the end as well, I think it was very poor by the club, to be honest. But yeah, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, to be fair. And no Mua. Yeah, no Mua. We are in the same camp, guys. So we're just fast approaching kickoff. So we're going to, like I say, by the way, guys, I am going to be watching this, obviously, on a stream. So I might be a bit behind people that actually have it on the Skybox. So no spoilers. I would appreciate that if you don't obviously tell me if a goal does happen. It just kind of help. Obviously, otherwise it just kind of ruins it a bit. But yeah, I just thought to say that. And yeah, the teams are in the tunnel, waiting to come out now. And yeah, I'm really looking forward. Like I said, I love commentating on games, guys. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And it's one of those where I watch any football, mate. I just love watching any game. I just love watching football. I live, breathe, dream, sleep football. So I love watching other games as well as obviously Town. So yeah. So we're all ready to go. Players will be coming out very soon. And they are just about. Here we are. Stadium, full house tonight, as always, at Leicester. And they've got those clappers that they like. We used to have those, didn't we? So that's when we went Premier League. But yeah, it's a full house, and it is set up to be an intriguing match tonight. And I will be bringing you the commentary of this game, describing it in the best way I can. And if Ipswich can win tonight, they will reduce the gap to 4 points between them and Leicester. But Leicester still have that nice cushion. But as I was saying, like I said, we haven't really gone through the benches, but obviously Vardy's on the bench for Leicester. Albrighton's there. Probably the main. Cody's on the bench for them as well. But apart from that, looks like there's one or two youngsters on there as well. But hello, Ugo for Jog. Hello there, Leicester fan here. Too tight to pay for Sky, so dropping in here. Big up to you. Yeah, welcoming in. I hope you're well, and thank you for dropping in. And yeah, I mean, to be fair, the prices for Sky have just gone through the roof, and it's ridiculous, to be honest. So I appreciate you coming on. Like I say, guys, if you are new around here, please don't forget to hit the subscription button. I do a lot of like I say, I'm planning to do a lot of neutral kind of watch-alongs going forward as well. So I know obviously it's a mainly Huddersfield channel, but do like to do bits of other football as well. But yeah, welcome on in, and thank you for coming in as well. Aidan said on Saturday, I started to wonder whether Nagel actually told the players not to pass back because he said he was meant to be having a meeting about passing back, but we still did. I mean, to be honest with you, Nagel can say that all he wants about telling the players to do that, but it's ultimately the manager, is instilling that and has instilled that losing mentality within the group. So yeah, you can't change somebody's style of play no matter what the owner says. Bruto says, does anyone else get the gut feeling that when Moore leaves, the new manager will be Michael Duff? Interesting. I mean, I haven't actually seen that name as maybe a front runner, Blue Terrier, but obviously he was linked with us, wasn't he, before when Neil Warnock left. I believe he was linked there, and I kind of said I'd like to see him come to the club, actually. I remember. But I'm not sure I get the feeling that he may come now, but because I think that I've kind of seen two names in particular that have been strongly linked. And obviously, but he's not been in the top two that I've seen. But potentially, I wouldn't be surprised if it does happen. But yeah, guys, welcome on in. We are just about approaching kickoff here, and I do need to get a banner up, so do bear with me. I'm a bit disorganized here, answer, but let me just quickly. I wish I could have one of those stopwatches, in the middle, in the corner somewhere, because if I could, then it would have been a lot better. Because obviously you guys can see the time as well, but I will keep you up to date with the time as well. And we are about to kick off. Ipswich will kick us off, playing from left to right in this first half. And here we are. We're away, guys. So let's just plumbing it. Hang on a minute. Let me just getting the banner up, guys. There we are. So Begzod Kamolov, Leicester City or Ipswich Town. Are you asking me who I think will win? Because if you think, I think for me, I think it's a tough one to call. But there's a corner for Ipswich. It comes out to the Leicester deal with it. Very poor cross, actually. And it's at, let me just get, hang on, it might be a bit, let me just start with this, guys. Now, Leicester have the ball on the edge of their own penalty area. Face passes it across to Chowdhury, who appears to be actually starting. Oh, no, he's not. He's moved out to the side now. So I think, to be honest with you, Leicester will have most of the ball, won't they, in this game? But I think Ipswich will be good on the counter. But we've got Mavadidi now to run out the defence on the left-hand side. Full of skills, pace. Ooh, a bit of a loose pass. And now Leicester have to restart from them. McAteer back to James Justin. Leicester just being patient on the ball here. And you're going for a 1-0 Ipswich win. Interesting. Yeah. There's a mistake by Tom Cannon. Oh, it was a bit of a fluff a bit of a half chance that from McAtee. Obviously, came back to McAtee, and he kind of didn't connect with it right. But good interception as well by the Ipswich defender there too. Yeah, Clark with a covering challenge. So a few minutes in, and we are going to just hard to tell who's who, as well. Which, it's hard, isn't it? Look, commentating, but I do enjoy it. I haven't done it for a while, so I might be a bit rusty to start with, but we'll do our best. But Ipswich have the ball. Back to the keeper now for Ipswich, who panics a bit, but he's actually got out of the situation well. And 1-2. Great. Harry Winks tackle there. Mavadidi tries to feed it through, and he's got challenged. In fact, no, it wasn't. It was Pereira. So hard, this guy. But yeah, it's a free kick to Leicester. Just in their half. They're going to take it short. Winks. Now Chowdhury Chowdhury plays it back to Vestergaard, who plays it back to Chowdhury. Fares. But yeah, a few minutes in, and we've kind of Ipswich hasn't. They did have that corner, but they've not really done much. Leicester have kind of had most of the ball, and they have had kind of a little glimpse of a chance. Not a chance, I would say, but Blue Terry said a few weeks ago, if Moore leaves, I would want John Hughes, and I'll continue to say that. I mean, for me, I know obviously Paul Higginbottom has been linked as well. Been mentioned, sorry. But John Eustace for me is my choice as well, so I agree with you. But here we have got throwing for Ipswich in their own half. A bit of a loose touch that, and now Leicester get on the ball. And I really do need to have like it's a free kick to Leicester anyway. Definite free kick. Dewsbury Hall getting fouled. And it is a chance to maybe get this ball into the box this time rather than playing short. They're playing it short again, though. Winks now to James Justin, who plays it out to the right-hand side for McAteer, who plays it back. And they're just having the possession. And Leicester probing. James Justin now looking to McAteer. Good passing, good quick movements. And they're just being patient. Great spread from Vestergaard, but couldn't quite find Mavadidi. And Ipswich deal with it, and they head it back to their own goalkeeper. So the persistence to play short, and the goalkeeper for Ipswich, Haladiki, it was a bit of a chance there, but Ipswich have got away with it. It looked like it potentially might have dropped to the Leicester player, but Ipswich recovered. But yeah, Ipswich have kind of just need to just settle in these next 5-10 minutes. Oh, now there's a chance for Ipswich down this left-hand side. And support from... I need like a team sheet, that be able to see. Oh, that's a late challenge from McAteer on Luongo, but play goes on because Ipswich have... So Ipswich are starting to get on the ball a bit now, a bit more. And we have played 6 minutes. A bit of... Yeah, the tackles are flying in early on here, actually, and it's a really physical contest early on. Leicester now with McAteer. And Ipswich get a touch, and it's a throw-in. I heard that referee, Joshua Smith. You see, oh, that's a bit of a poor kick from the Leicester keeper, Hermansen, and it's now a throw-in to Ipswich in their own half. But yeah, it was a bit of a wayward pass out there. Davies will take the throw for Ipswich. Looking for movements. A bit of a loose one, and it's now back at Leicester's feet. Obviously, Leicester, of course, lost their last game, as I said, to Coventry away. Ooh, a bit of a late one from Vestergaard, I believe. And Ipswich will get the foul. It will get the free kick, sorry. Good little ball through from Davies, but he goes right through him. Let me just have a look. He goes right through Jackson. Hugo says, I think Southampton are looking dangerous at the moment. They have crept to the league without notice. I mean, they have, haven't they? They've gone really under the radar, haven't they? Obviously, they just get going about their business quietly away. And now they're obviously, joint second. So, yeah, they have crept up, you're right. But we've got... So the Ipswich keeper, Haladiki, plays long. Chowdhury, good interception. And now he gets fouled. And it's a free kick. But yeah, I think Southampton, obviously, if Southampton go back up again with Leicester, and obviously the third team, it'd be really interesting to see. Obviously, we know how difficult it is to get out of this league. So to do it at the first time of asking, it's not easy. But anyway, Leicester, again, building up from the back, and it is with Hermansen in the Leicester goal at the moment. He plays it to the right-hand side to Vestergaard, who looks to bring forward, but he has to go backwards. and Hermansen. Yeah, it's obviously just patient build-up from Leicester at the moment. And they're not really going anywhere with it. So, yeah. Last time, Aiden's got a stat here. Last time Ipswich won at Leicester was on Boxing Day in 2002. Coming out with the stats here, and I like it. I mean, wow, that's a long time, isn't it? But so can they end that run tonight? You are predicting so. But yeah, interest. Now Leicester coming forward. Winks. Justin to Winks. Just playing 1-2 with a pair of them now. And now Dewsbury Hall, who looks to play to McAteer back to Dewsbury Hall. He's wanting the run, but there's not really any runs happening. So he's having to go backwards to Justin. And Vestergaard. Good ball through. Winks now trying to play a through ball. Oh, a bit of a loose header from Ipswich now. Mavadidi's going to the penalty area. And it's a good tackle by Ipswich, but it's not away. Dewsbury Hall with a strike, and it's into the keeper's arms. But yeah, that again, Leicester looking dangerous, but it was a bit of a loose header from Chaplin. Mavadidi capitalised on it, and Dewsbury Hall couldn't quite get hold of it. But then, yeah, so yeah, and thank you for that start. But it is still 0-0 here. 11 minutes played. And the keeper for Ipswich plays long, and he's knocked it out of play again. So now Justin gets the ball back in to Vestergaard, back to Justin, and now Winks. Winks to Faze. And yeah, again, very organised setups though, to be fair, very organised Ipswich, and they're making it difficult for for Leicester to. They don't have much space, Leicester. Although Ipswich have made a few mistakes early on here in terms of a bit of a loose passing but very good shape. And now Justin has it for Leicester into the Ipswich half. Chowdhury back to Justin, who's looking for the runs again, and Dewsbury Hall. Vestergaard again, just probing McAteer on this right hand side. He gets the ball in, cleared away by Wolfenden, and he's a throw on this right hand side, which Leicester take. No. Faze now plays the ball forward. It's straight out of play, and it's going to be a goal kick. But I was just saying, Leicester not messing about getting the ball back in there, but yeah, a bit of a lively start. See, no real clear-cut chance, no real big chance yet has come. I won't even say a half chance has come yet, but you just know with these two sides, something can happen at any instant, so we'll see. But Ipswich now, with Haladiki, plays it to the left-hand side. And, it's a bit of a late challenge from Justin. Well, he looked it, but his play goes on. Justin now, Leicester come forward once more. But they've ended up losing it. I need... clear. Burns now for Ipswich. Brings it back, and good tackle by Pereira, who gets a foot in. It's a throw into Ipswich on this right-hand side. But it was a good kick this time from their keeper. And I'm not sure why he was actually turning back there. He should have kept going forward, but and then obviously he got tackled. So Ipswich get the ball in, but they can't keep hold of it. But now Burns comes forward on the edge of the penalty area. He has a little bit of a strike, but it's blocked. And now Ipswich get back on the ball. And Edmondson to Wolfenden in their own half now. Edmondson. Ooh, a bit of a loose pass, but he got away with it this time. Lawong Travis gets on the ball, plays it to the right side. Now is the interception. And now Leicester City can capitalise. This could be dangerous. Dewsbury Hall. And yeah, that wasn't a shot by any note, that by Dewsbury Hall, although he was looking to release Tom Cannon in, but it was a poor pass, really, a poor execution, and it's gone out for a goal kick. But Mevedidi looking dangerous on the left-hand side, as he always does. A player that I highly rate, actually, Mevedidi. I think he's a fantastic player. The journey he's been on to get where he is as well. It's not been easy. He's had to, play in different countries, and some have worked out, some haven't. And then he's got his move to Leicester last summer. But anyway, Ipswich have the ball in the defence with Wolfenden, who plays it back to Haladiki, the keeper. And they're just being patient as well, Ipswich, with the ball. There's no option, so you have to go back to the keeper, Edmondson. And Haladiki will probably opt to go long now. Or is he going to put it out to the left-hand side? I'm not sure why he was doing that, to be honest with you, because now they're back to square one again. And they don't want to be messing around in their own penalty area. Oh, and they've lost it. Dewsbury Hall plays a chance for Cannon, and Wolfenden blocks it. It's a corner for Leicester anyway. This is the first corner, I believe. But yeah, I mean, the keeper, a poor ball, although it was a poor touch as well from Burns, who Leicester was on him straight away. You don't get time when you play Leicester. But there's a corner on this left-hand side, I believe. Is that Mavididi taking it? I think it is. It is. He plays it to Dewsbury Hall, who neatly passes it back. Oh, that's a poor ball across. And a bit of a waste, if you ask me. I really aren't a fan of those short corners. I think you should just get the ball in, question the question the defense, and just because I just hate short corners. But anyway, Ipswich have it with Haladiki in the goal. He's looking for an option, and it doesn't seem too decisive. Plays it to Edmondson, who will now go long. Such a miscue pass, straight back to them, straight back to the Leicester keeper. In my opinion, Mavididi is one of the best players in the Championship. If you give him space, in danger. He's so pacey and skillful, and he's such a quality player. And I agree. I think he's definitely one of the best in the Championship, no question. Anyway, Chowdhury, great Mavididi touch there, and he's got to the byline. And they've gone backwards now. FaZe has got the ball. But yeah, spot on. No, and Leicester have lost it. And now Ipswich can come forward. Burns. Good tackle from Winks, who is clearing for a Leicester throw-in, but he isn't getting it, so So we've just played nearly 20 minutes now. Here at the King Power. It's Leicester 0, Ipswich 0. We got the ball in, and it's going to be another throw in here on this right hand side in Leicester's half. Now, he's going to look to play it down the line, is he? A bit of a long one. Faze deals with it, heads it away. It's now come to... And now Leicester could break here with McAteer, who looks for an up. He has to go backwards again. Justin winks. Now Chowdhury. Vestergaard to Justin. Dewsbury Hall now in the middle. Again, the execution from Leicester, has been really poor so far. Dewsbury Hall's another one that I like, but that was a poor ball, that, from his standards. So here we have Ipswich on the ball with Haladike, who shouldn't be messing around with it again, because otherwise he's going to make a mistake. And Edmondson, the centre half, has the ball at his feet. Wolfenden now. Edmondson. They do need to learn. Burns. Oh, 1-on-1 there. I think that was all right, obviously. Jackson went 1-on-1 with Vestergaard. He goes down. He claims that he wants a foul. And then Vestergaard's giving him a bit of stick. But no free kick given anyway. It would have been a good area to get the ball in had it have been, but Chowdhury now clears the ball away, and now Ipswich come back and have the ball. But yeah, like I said, both sides more or less fairly comfortable on the ball at times. So Ipswich have only had one shot, none on target so far for them. Leicester have had 4 shots with 1 on target. So the possession, 62% for Leicester and 38% for Ipswich. Now, a bit of a loose pass again from Ipswich, and Jackson couldn't keep the ball in. So, just trying to get my headset comfy again, guys. But yeah, we're in Chowdhury now to Vestergaard, who gets it just to Justin, who has to go back to Hermansen. Hermansen to Chowdhury, back to the keeper again. Winks. Now Faze plays it forward to Mavididi, who links up with Winks. And now Pereira. And yet again, just having possession in their own half pretty much at the moment. With no real... Now Faze plays the ball to Justin, who now gets it to Dewsbury Hall in the middle. And Dewsbury Hall... Now Mavididi, back to Dewsbury Hall, into the penalty area. And it's not dealt with by Ipswich, but he's managed to get it away. Jackson goes up for a header, he misses it, and now Leicester have the ball back. And Vestergaard, who plays it forward to Dewsbury Hall, who can't connect with the pass through to Cannon correctly. But they keep giving it away, Ipswich, and now Faze on the ball. Justin. This is Leicester look the most likely to score at the moment. They really do. Justin now to Winks, who plays the left-hand side. Mavididi looking to take him on. Cuts inside. Chowdhury has a go. Good save by Haladiki. But that was a good effort on the edge of the penalty area from Chowdhury. And that was going in, that, but the keeper palms it away, so it's a corner to Leicester. And that's really the first meaningful chance that we've had so far. And Dewsbury Hall on the left will be looking to get this ball in. He is a very good set-piece taker. What can he do with this? He plays it into the penalty area. Dealt well with... Now Burns, can he counter? But he's not really got anywhere to go. He's been crowded out, and he has got a throw in though for his. That's good enough because he was in a bit of a corner there, but he managed to get a throw in for his side. And Ipswich can just they're not in a rush. Ipswich, they're kind of slowing it down a little bit. They obviously still want to win the game, but I think Leicester have got the upper hand at the moment in terms of the team most likely to score. I've been thinking of some signs we could make. I thought about Louis Sibley from Derby. Tell me more. Where does he play? I haven't really seen him play before. So you let me know what position he plays and what his stats are like. But yeah, anyway, Ipswich have got a free kick who will go long, and Faz gets the ball away, and now Burns for Ipswich. Great ball, and Burns has an opportunity on the right side for Ipswich. Chowdhury blocks it. Faze gets the ball away as well, but it's in the air. And Ipswich are battling really hard. I mentioned this before the game, how they've got such good togetherness. They work hard for one another. And they're doing that just now. They have done all season. Through ball to Jackson, who plays it to Davies, who goes down the left-hand side. He gets the ball in. Jackson, Chaplin, just inside the penalty area, and he skews it over. But that's the first real time they put anything together, really. But yeah, Chaplin's frustrated. It just was rising. As soon as it left his boot, you could see it rising. But anyway, Hermansen gets the ball up to Faze now for Leicester. Vestergaard on the... Now, just looking... See where he can play it to Dewsbury Hall, always wanting the ball. And that's what I like about him as well. He always wants it. And now Faze now looks to play the ball long to McAteer. McAteer's in behind into the penalty area. He comes inside. He needs an option. There's no real. But Chowdhury now Winks. Now Justin and Dewsbury Hall. Vestergaard. Leicester really stepping up the pace now. Winks. Now Justin. There's no real... Again, as I said, Ipswich very organised. The back line there. Not got any space. They're going to have to create their own space if they want it, Leicester. And now McAteer. Back to Justin. And he's gone backwards again to Vestergaard in the centre circle. By the way, good evening to you all that's joining. Hope you're all well. Please, if you are new around here, please smash the likes. Subscribe if you are new. Like I say, more neutral watch-alongs to come in the foreseeable future. This is my first one back after quite a while. So I'm quite rusty with this, but I'm trying my best to describe the action for you the best I can. So welcome on in to everybody that's tuning in tonight. I appreciate you all. But anyway, Vestergaard has the ball now for Leicester. Now Justin into the Ipswich half now with Dewsbury Hall, who goes backwards again to Vestergaard. Just approaching the half-hour mark, by the way, now. Half an hour mark has just arisen. Now Tom Cannon gets on the ball. He drives down the left, looking for an option. Plays it back to Faze, who gets it to Winks. Mavididi. A 1-2 with Pereira. Oh, it's a goal! And Mavididi, that was a great link-up play, but he's come off the Ipswich defender and he's going into the back of the net. A bit of a scruffy goal. Davis with the connection. And Ipswich have had a bit of a howler there, I think. And Leicester pressure has really told in this game, and they've now lead. But good link-up play between Mavididi and Pereira. And Mavididi just kind of gets the ball across. It definitely wasn't a shot. The keeper kind of palms it. He couldn't quite connect with it. He's gone behind him and to the side of him, and it's just come off Davis. So, yeah, Leicester take the lead. I'm going to put the banner back up now. And I'm just going to get to a few comments. Sorry, I've missed a few. Now, how can Ipswich respond, though, will be interesting. But we're just going to get through the comments whilst there's a bit of a break. There's not really much break to actually read the comments, but I will try and put them in. He's a midfielder. I looked at his stats and fair. Let's just say I should have looked at his stats before I thought about that. Lol. He's got 1 assist and 1 goal this season. Right. Yeah. So maybe not then, Aiden. So if as it stands, they're just showing the table now. As it stands, if it just finish this way, Leicester will have a 10-point gap at the top. But yeah, let's have a look more. Hugo says, sounds like Leicester are trying to grind them down. We are most vulnerable towards the end of the game when we switch off. Yeah, like I said, they have. They've obviously been putting the pressure on and, looking to dominating the ball. And yeah, they have. They've grinded it down and obviously forced the mistake as well from the goal they've just scored. So, but you're saying you're most vulnerable towards the end of the game when we switch. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of teams are susceptible, aren't they, to switch off towards the end of the game when tired minds, tired bodies, come into action. But anyway, Ipswich have a dangerous throw-in on the right-hand side level with the penalty area. And is he going to play it long or is he... No? Now, how can Ipswich react? Great clearance away, though, by Chowdhury. And now Wolfenden hashes it a bit. And now Tom Cannon can't get hold of it. And Ipswich have the ball back. So Ipswich, it'll be interesting to see how... it'll be interesting to see how Ipswich approach this now. They'll be looking to... First, I was going to say Elliot Lee, but he signed a contract, so I looked at midfield and he came out and today he was good when diving in the championship. We need somebody, Moy 2.0, don't we? I think, we're not going to get somebody as good as him, but we need to find somebody that is creative. Well, like I said, we need to get rid of the manager first, but yeah, I'm just saying we need the players. But anyway, Wolfenden clears the ball. Just good press. Yeah, and back to the goalkeeper for Leicester. So, yeah, but Enjoy went to Europe to buy him out. You came up with when we win the oh, yeah. Mavididi now on the left-hand side. He got two players around him. He's being fouled definitely there. That's definitely a foul. And it's a free kick in a good area now for Leicester to get the ball in near the corner flag on the left-hand side. What championship? Good evening to Joshua, new to the channel. I've not seen you here before, so welcome, mate. What championship player do you think could make a big move to a top Premier League side or top European side? Ooh, good question. I mean, very good question. Oh my goodness! I think you're gonna have to let me have a think about this question because, you know, it's kind of hard to. I'm gonna have a look and see because you got me thinking now, Joshua. But the free kick now for Leicester on the left-hand side. He gets the ball and cleared away from Ipswich, and now it's deflected off McAteer's effort for a corner to Leicester on the right-hand side. And Aiden's giving me a suggestion: Somerville to Liverpool. Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky question, that, you know. I'm not answering it yet, but I am going to answer it. Don't worry. But Leicester do have a corner here. Ooh, Vestergaard heads it straight into the keeper's arms, but it's a good ball in from Dewsbury Hall. A free header, but around the back. But yeah, Ipswich will be looking to, if they can maybe get in at 1-0, maybe they'll be happy. Or if they can get an equaliser, that'll be even better, of course. But they haven't had a shot on target still yet, from what I've remember. So yeah, I think they may want to regroup at half time. Which United Academy player would you want to take on loan? So, anyway, hang on a minute. Let me just describe it. McAteer on the right. Cuts in. Back to Justin. Leicester looking dangerous once more. Dewsbury Hall gets the ball in. Headed away by Wolves. It's fallen for Mavadidi. Oh, no, it was Ricardo. Sorry. Ricardo Pereira. And he's scuffed his lines. Anyway, which United Academy player would you want to take on loan to your club? You're United. Blooming it, you're a United fan. Nice. Well, I wanted Dan Gore. I would love to have seen Dan Gore at Huddersfield. I think he would have been a great addition. From my understanding, I thought I saw him linked away to another club. It was Port Vale, wasn't it? Dan Gore. But I don't know if he's gone yet. I don't know if he's moved on loan there. But yeah, I would have loved to have seen Dan Gore, because I really like him. But Ipswich now trying to create some sort of... you went on loan to Port Vale. Right. Well, tell me, who have you got at United that will be creative, midfield-wise, in the academy? Who do you think would fit the bill for an kind of a creative spark? Because, yeah, we need something in that midfield. But it's a great bit of skill from Tom Cannon there. But McAteer, he did go towards McAteer, but he couldn't get involved because he was offside. But anyway, Faye's now... And Ipswich, it's going to be scrappy here. From Ipswich's point of view, they've hit it out now. They can't really get out of their own half at the moment. I think Isaac Hansen Aronson is a good creative attacking midfielder. Yes. I mean, I've actually seen him a bit. I know what you mean. And yeah, well, if he would be available, then I would maybe take him then. And you really rate him. Yeah, he's a decent player, to be fair. So yeah, if we want to dip into the low market again, then definitely worth. Young players just give you that kind of no fear attitude, don't they? And they just give it a go. And so it's a good league to learn in, is the Championship, because it's such a tough league. He's Norwegian. Yeah. But anyway, Ipswich now come forward with Burns. He gets the ball across, and it's into the keeper's hands very easily. And yeah, but it was a bit of a loose pass from Vestergaard to let him in there. He's been linked to Ajax and Atletico Madrid. I mean, maybe he's not in our league then. I don't think he'll be coming to Huddersfield if he's being linked with teams like that. So yeah, but you never know if he wants to stay in England. It's not too far as well, Manchester to Huddersfield. So, well, this is the problem, isn't it? You know, with a squad like United, you don't really get a look in. Jackson on the left-hand side for Ipswich plays it back. It's Chowdhury heads it away, and now it's a good interception from Leicester's point of view to clear it. Yeah, like I say, it's difficult for these youngsters to break through at these big clubs because, you know, unless you get injuries, which you've had plenty of those this season, I know that. But yeah, he just needs experience first in senior football before he maybe makes that step up, maybe. And Napoli as well. So yeah, some big names looking to sign him then, but yeah, that's where you start developing your game in the senior game. Great interception by Dewsbury Hall, who now takes it into the Ipswich half. He's looking for a run. He chips it over to the right-hand side to McAteer, who's still got it. And he struck it, but it's gone wide, way wide, actually. But yeah, a few minutes to go until half-time, by the way, guys. We're in the 41st minute here. There's a bit of a wild effort that from McAteer. But he did well to keep hold of that ball before that. And Ipswich play out from the back. It's at Hiladiki's feet, the goalkeeper. And now Edmondson looks to move the ball forward, but it's a loose pass, poor ball straight to Dewsbury Hall. They're just not getting the ball right, Ipswich, when they're passing the ball out. But now Burns down the right side, who's been a lively presence on the wing, and Jackson tries to get onto it, but Vestergaard puts it behind for a corner. But yeah, Burns has been I think he's doing really well, Burns, on his right-hand side for Ipswich. But Jackson, great run, unlucky. Couldn't quite get on the end of it, but good run. But he's working really hard as Jackson, so... HTF TV, what's your final prediction based off what you've seen so far? I mean, at the moment, I can only see one winner, and that's Leicester. But Ipswich have a corner. Jackson got a flick. It's cleared away eventually. But now Wolfenden for Ipswich. He plays it out to the right-hand side. And now Leicester managed to clear it. Wolfenden for Ipswich. And now Ipswich. Look, I will answer the question in a minute. Don't worry, but it's just end to end. Oh, there's a bit of a foul, looking like a foul, but the referee's played on. And Connor Chaplin does go down and wants a free kick, but the referee is having none of it, and now the play does go on. Oh, Ipswich trying to play out from the back. They've lost it again, and now Mavadidi, he plays to Faze into the penalty area. He's gone down, but I don't think he... Now Pereira. Saved by the keeper. And his offside is Faze, but that was a great effort by Cannon. But again, Leicester really causing problems here. And Ipswich really do need to get in at half-time at 1-0, I think. But yeah, Faze was offside from the rebound from the keeper's save. But yeah, I will answer this now. I can only see one winner at the moment, and that's Leicester. I think if it carry on like this, I can see them winning by 2-0, 2 or 3-0. think, if it carries on like this. It's just all Leicester possession-wise. Now Dewsbury Hall to Justin on the right-hand side. Plays it centrally to Harry Winks. And now Chowdhury. Just keeping the ball. Phase now. Back to Vestergaard in the centre circle. Justin. Just approaching the half-time point now. I wonder how much time's going to be added on. 1 minute, just 1 minute. It's been quite a flowing half, actually. Not much stoppages. Dewsbury Hall's got tackled, and now Burns plays the ball through to don't know who. A bit of a wild effort from Burns that over the bar. But yeah, it's getting increasingly likely that we're set to lose him, although talks are still ongoing to discuss a potential extension. So isn't that a loan deal that Aaronson's going to be going out? Or is it a permanent transfer you're talking about? Because I wouldn't be getting rid of him, really. But yeah, maybe if we can get an extension, that would be better. And then send him on loan. And now it is the halftime whistle does blow, guys. And it is halftime. Now, it's been an interesting half. A half where Leicester have really dominated the ball. Ipswich have really struggled to kind of play out from the back a lot of the time, giving the ball away far too often. Leicester have had all the chances. If I look at the stats here now, Ipswich haven't even tested the keeper. So they have no shots on target. They've had a couple of half chances that have just gone wide, and no real danger on the goal. So yeah, I think Leicester being 1-0, they may be thinking to themselves they could have been 2 or 3 up at this point where they've played, but Ipswich are still in it, and we're going to have to see what happens in the second half. But Ipswich need to step it up a bit, I think. For them to kind of, if they want to get anything out of this game. I'm going to go to the comments. Permanent. I mean, that's an interest. I wouldn't be getting rid of him permanently, to be honest. So that's a strange decision if that was to happen. I know he's not getting a look in, but I mean, how old is he, by the way? Because I think he's quite young still, so I would be looking to extend his deal and actually send him out on loan. I wouldn't be sending him permanently. So, but yeah, good show so far. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm doing my best to describe the action for you. Like I say, this is the first watch along back for quite a while, so I'm kind of a bit rusty, if you could say so. But I'm doing my best to describe the action. But yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate you coming on, by the way. Good to see you on the channel. One of our newer listeners to the channel, so welcome. And yeah, we're looking to offer a 4.5-year deal. Yeah. So, I mean, if you get an extension, like I say, send him out on loan, that would be a better option, really, for someone like him, who I think that if you just give because if you just give him a loan deal somewhere, I know I'm kind of waffling on now, but if you just give him a loan deal somewhere, I think he'll be able to really push on after that. 19, yeah, so he's quite young. Yeah, very young. If we do sell him, we're looking to include a hefty sell-on clause and a buyback clause. I mean, yeah, it makes sense then, I suppose, if there's a buyback clause. So yeah, interesting. But right, so we are at half-time. So I'm going to take a short break. Go and get your snacks. Go to toilet, and we'll be back on in around 5 to 10 minutes time for the second half. We've sent 4 young players out on loan. So yeah, have a comfort break, guys. Thank you for tuning in for the first half. By the way, I really enjoyed it. Come back for the second half. where I'll describe the action for you. Hopefully we can get a few more goals. And yeah. So yeah, I'll see you in a moment. I'll be back, don't worry. So yeah, take a break and we'll see you, yeah, in about 5 minutes time. All right, see you in a bit. And we are back. We are back. So welcome back. Just had a little break. So just going to catch up the comments here whilst we're waiting for the second half to start. Joe Hugill, who's gone on loan to Britain, he's got 1 goal and 1. Yeah, so yeah. I watched that game actually the other night. It was against Derby, wasn't it? Yeah, I did see that. I think Hugill's one of those where, again, not really had his chance in the first team, but he just needs some senior minutes, really. Obviously, I know he's played a lot for the academy at United, but he needs that senior experience to push him on now. So, yeah, good start for him. Obviously, getting a goal, and now he got assist as well. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a good move for him, that to Burton, to be honest with you. Reece Bennett to Stockport, yeah. So you've been loaning quite a few youngsters out, which is really good. Give them minutes they need. How's Harry Maguire again? I don't know if that. Your Daly was polished to Forest Green. Nice, yeah. So again, teams that will give them minutes, and that's what you want, I think. Yeah, he's injured. Oh yeah, Harry Maguire's injured. I can't believe he's gone that low, me Dangor, really, if I'm honest. I think he's better. No disrespect to Port Vale, but I just think that Dangor should have been coming to a championship club, really. But yeah, we had to recall Charlie McNeil from Stephen because he didn't get game time. Yeah, again, I saw that. Yeah, I think it's, if the players aren't getting that you send out on loan and they're not getting minutes, it makes sense to bring them back, doesn't it? And maybe he can go out on loan somewhere else now. Don't know if that's maybe an option for him. So I know Charlie McNeil did well at Newport, didn't he? Was that I think it was last season. But yeah, he's had a good stint at Newport. So yeah, it makes sense. Mate, sorry to change the subject, but how good is Luke Little? Yeah, no, don't apologise. Fine, we're waiting for the second half anyway, so it's good to get conversation, by the way, and thank you to you all for coming in and tuning in. And see, Joshua, nice to see you in the channel for the first time. Welcome. And Hugo as well. 2 new people to the channel. It's good to see you. And obviously, Aiden, you're always here. But yeah, Luke Little is amazing, isn't he? 16 years old. Well, 17 now. He turned 17 yesterday. But yeah, 16 when we first saw him at the World's Ali Pali. Unbelievable. What a talent he is. Charlie McNeil is a striker also. Yeah, he's a striker, isn't he? So he's a good player. I really rate Charlie McNeil. I think he's a good player. Definitely. And 16 years old, taking over Little must be loving. I mean, it must be. He's living the dream, isn't he, at the moment? Just come onto the scene. Well, not just come on the scene all of a sudden, because obviously he's been playing down for a while. But I mean, and the Premier League darts starts on Thursday, so he's obviously involved in that. So yeah, he's living the dream. This past month or so has been crazy for him. His life's changed completely. But yeah, the second half is coming up. We're just awaiting the teams. But yeah, as I said, guys, if you are new around here, it would mean a lot to me if you do click this. I might do a Man United watch along. Not the FA Cup game, but I might do I'm thinking about the ones after that. There's Wolves, isn't there? There's Wolves coming up, and then there's West Ham after that. Either those two. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a Man United watch along in the upcoming ones. So yeah, well, in your opinion, as Huddersfield fan, who do you think could make the step up to the Prem? Interesting. Well, we have. We just think now. For me, I think we have got already, obviously we've got Matos on loan from Chelsea at the moment. He's from Chelsea, and I think somebody like Helic at one of our centre halves. I think he's got all the attributes to be a proper. He's just a reliable centre back, and he's been chipping in with a lot of goals. And I just think he's got the all-round game to be in the Premier League. For me, Helic, I do. I think Radoni is one of our youngsters. He's not there yet, Radoni. I think he's got huge potential. Radoni. He's still young, but I still think he's got a bit of time to develop yet before he can think about that, really. So yeah, Wolves away. I think I might be doing Wolves away. Watch on. Aiden says, "Oh yeah, I've sent my thoughts to Alex Miller, who's had to retire today. He was a good keeper for scoring the goal at Wembley. Wow, brilliant memories. I wish him the best for recovery." Yeah, absolutely echo those sentiments. By the way, more legend Alex Smithies is one of our own, local lad turned legend, and obviously it's sad that he's had to retire so soon, but it's one of those. But yeah, we had wonderful memories when he was at the club. And you think Bergzog will get in the Premier League team? All right, nice one. Yeah, I mean he's got the quality. Obviously, it's unfortunate he's injured at the moment. Anyway, the second half has got underway, guys, and Ipswich have a corner on the left-hand side early on. They're looking to come out quickly. The ball's into the penalty area, and a bit of a miscue of a header. And he has to do a lot better there, really. I'm just going to put the Clark with the header. Yeah, and it's a poor header that. He should be doing better with that, in my opinion. And he's obviously going to be a Leicester goal kick, which they've already taken. Chowdhury now to Faze, who plays the ball upfield. Mavadidi back to Cannon, 1-2. And McAtee are on the right-hand side now. He jinks, takes him on. Dewsbury Hall. He's got tackled. He's got tackled by Ipswich, and now is a foul that Leicester, obviously Connor Chaplin, Harry Winks. Yeah, that was a bit late, that. I wish I supported a team in the Championship. It seems a good league to watch. Honestly, mate, the Championship, for me, I'm not being biased, but the Championship is the best league. The best league in England for me, because or the best league, one of the best leagues in the world for drama, and how close the entertainment value as well of these games that you see in competitive. It's just a joy. It's just a joy every year. So yeah, it is a good league to watch. Vestergaard now getting put under pressure, and Dewsbury Hall goes down a bit theatrically, and the play goes on. Ipswich now have started quite brightly here, actually. The opening exchange of the second half, and they've got themselves a free kick here, which they'll be able to get into the penalty area. Definite foul. McAtee with a bit of a lazy challenge on Davis, and they can get the ball in. So what can they make of this now? So now they're going to look to get the ball in from the left. A ball in, and Chaplin was attacking it, but it's gone behind for a corner. But he was very close. He attacked it with his head, but he missed it, and he was so close to connecting with that. But it's a corner, and like I said, this is a good start from Ipswich. A ball in. Cleared away by Vestergaard, who again puts it behind for another corner. More pressure for Leicester to let the Leicester defence to deal with here. Going to be a no, poor delivery really, and it's cleared away. And now back in by Ipswich. Ooh. And trying to see who that was there, but it was a great chance for Ipswich from the corner. Burns strikes the ball, and it's a good save by Hermansen, actually. He's straight at him a bit, but Ipswich have got another corner. Another ball in from Ipswich. Leicester not dealing with it, though, and Clark. And it's skewed over the bar. And it's a goal kick for Leicester. One thing about the Championship is you can't predict anything. Anyone can beat anyone in this league. Yeah, absolutely. And Josh used to say, hate VAR. Absolutely. I absolutely agree. It's in a shambles, isn't it? Such a ridiculous setup. You know, it works in other sports, but in football, you've got people that are running it that don't have a clue. And it's just not working. So it does need to be scrapped because it's completely ruining. Certainly ruining the Premier League. I don't know about other leagues around Europe, but yeah, like to subscribe. We'll put a link to your channel on the Leicester groups and forums as the Leicester feed is sporadic at times. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate the support. Really appreciate that, and thank you for sharing the channel as well. It really do. It does mean a lot to me. Thank you, mate. And I'm glad you've found the channel, and yeah, I hope you felt welcoming for the first time tonight. What are your opinions on VAR not in the Championship? Thoughts on yeah, like I say, my thoughts on VAR is no positive things to say about VAR. It's just takes too long. The wrong decisions are being made. Still, it's not actually solved anything. It's made it worse, and yeah, it's just a shambles. I don't like it at all because I was obviously there was a few games on the Carabao Cup ties that have been on recently. There were no VAR, and it just was so nice to not have to watch games without VAR. Obviously, I've watched a lot of Premier League football, by the way, but yeah, it just ruins the enjoyment for me having VAR there. Scrap it, yeah, scrap it indeed. Yeah, you catch the ball. I didn't actually know. I didn't actually see that. But yeah, anyway, Leicester have the ball with Chowdhury in the middle, and now Faze. Leicester going to try and get a goal here and just kind of put this game to bed, I would say, if you get another goal here. Mavididi on the left-hand side is coming through. Good link-up play between Pereira and Mavididi, by the way. And he's got a corner for his troubles. Mavididi is just causing chaos every single time he hits the ball. He's such a good player. Honestly. He's definitely ready for the Premier League. Mavididi. Absolutely. It's probably a Puskas goal content. Was it really that good? Bamford doesn't really usually score good goals. But anyway, Pereira gets the ball in. Ipswich struggle to deal with it, but they put it behind eventually. For me, the Garnacho goal deserved the Puskas award. There's no debate. And I haven't even seen the Bamford goal, but I just think Garnacho's, you're going to do well to... Oh, there's a ball in, goes all the way through. Does it come off? It's another corner. It must come off an Ipswich player. Yeah, the Garnacho goal has to win that award. I'm sorry, but I don't ever need to see the Bamford goal. You're not going to get any better than the Garnacho goal. The technique, what he had to do to get that. It was just unbelievable. I love Garnacho. He's such a good player. But yeah, anyway, there's going to be a bit of a delay because there's a bit of pushing and shoving, which the referee wants to have a word with Cannon and not sure who else. The goalkeeper. Yeah, the goalkeeper and Cannon pushing and shoving there. There's always pushing in the area. You're not going to stop it, really, are you? So I don't know why he's doing that. So we're going to get a ball in. Dewsbury Hall's going to take this into the penalty area. Oh, and it was going towards goal from Justin's header. And now it's not away still. Justin McAteer strikes it, blocked by the Ipswich defender. And now Pereira, who tries to find Dewsbury Hall, who looked offside potentially, but it's play on still. And now Leicester have come back into this game. They will not come back, but they've actually stepped it up again. They had a bit of a slow start to the second half. And now Pereira, Faze, who sprays it to the right-hand side. Not entirely dealt with by Ipswich. Headed up into the air. And again, but it's gone to Justin. Now Winks. And now Faze, who sprays it. Oh, that's a bit of a miscue. Tried to switch the play, but actually he's kept it in. It's very good play to keep that ball in. And now Leicester. Winks. Dewsbury Hall. McAteer. Ball in, headed away. Gosh, I'm tired, mate. It's been a long. I don't know why I'm tired, but it's been a long day. Dewsbury Hall now to Chowdhury on the edge of the penalty area. He comes into the penalty area now. Mavididi. You always know something's going to happen when he's got the ball. Mavididi now to the byline. He gets the ball across. It's gone all the way through, but Dewsbury Hall will pick it up on the right, and he's being fouled by... That's a clumsy foul and a silly foul to give away from Harness. It was a needless foul that. And now Leicester have got a good chance to get this ball in. It was against Peterborough. Do you think Arsenal will letting Mavididi go? I wonder if a Prem team will try to snatch him from us. Well, I mean, he'll certainly be maybe regretting that decision now because look what he's doing and what he's achieved since he's left there. I mean, yeah, like I say, he's ready for the Premier League, but I think maybe you're going to keep him because you look like you're going to be going up. Well, for me, you're going up to the Premier League. Anyway, there's a chance here for Dewsbury Hall. Gets the ball in. Faze is at the back post with a good defensive clearance. And now Mavididi gets it on the left-hand side. He puts it inside to... Back to Mavididi, who now takes him on. And he's gone over, but yeah, it's not a foul. He's kind of lost his footing. He wasn't claiming for it, to be fair to him. But yeah, as I was saying, I think he will probably stay, and obviously he'll be playing Premier League football next season, won't he? So you're very lucky to have a player like that. He's really class. But yeah, he's still 1-0 here, and we're just approaching the 58th minute, coming on to the hour mark. And Chowdhury has been... Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Josh, I'll have a look. But anyway, Ipswich now looking to find an equaliser. But the next goal is crucial, as we know. It's massive. This Wolfenden, there's a bit of pressure. The press from Leicester is good, really squeezed up, and Chowdhury's intercepted. Oh, now Pereira's being fouled. And Travis has been booked. That was a bit late from him, actually. And yeah, a definite free kick, that. And a definite booking. So we've got a free kick here for Leicester. What can they do with this? Maybe they'll look to play it in now. Like I say, if Leicester can get the second goal here, I think that'll be it for me. Winks is over the ball, and he's playing short. They do like the short ones, don't they, Leicester? They don't tend to just get the ball in. Faye's now launched it along to Cannon, who's got a bit of a loose touch, and it's gone away from it. It's gone for a throw in now to Ipswich, and now they get the ball back in very quickly. Travis. Now Ipswich looking to come forward, but again, they never look really in control of the ball, really. But Chaplin, Ipswich, over the top to Burns, who's lost it. But, Vestergaard too strong, really. But yeah, very aggressive defending. Very good defender is Vestergaard as well. I think he's a great player. The crowd start to find their voice again. Harness now. A bit of a loose pass again. And Ipswich have to be doing better there. Now they're going to make a few changes here now, Ipswich. And the first change is going to be Harness coming off, Marcus Harness. Let me just have a look here. So Travis and Harness come off for Taylor and Sarmiento. So these changes will be looking to make an impact here from the bench. And it is a positive step forward to try and find it. And now Ipswich go forward on the left-hand side. A ball into the penalty area. Cleared away by Faze. The goalkeeper came as well, but there was no communication there. And now there's a loose touch from Ipswich. And now Cannon. And Ipswich gets it back. I do get a bit excited, guys, for country. But Ipswich have the ball, by the way, just in their own half for now. I will answer that question in a minute, Joshua, when I get a chance, because there's too much going on here to be able to answer, unfortunately. But yeah, I will get to that question very soon, don't worry. Thank you for that, though. Thank you for all your questions and contributions tonight, by the way, so far. Really appreciate it. And all the new subscribers and new watchers. Obviously, Hugo, Joshua in. Appreciate you all coming in. Aiden as well, always here for us. But yeah, a bit of a. But yeah, there's not really much going on at the moment. So, what are your thoughts on the Ineos 25% stake and the structure rebuild? Well, I think I've never really known a 25% stake in it. I didn't really know what to kind of expect about it. But the structure at the club is, for the last 10 years, it's been a mess, hasn't it? And I think that what Ineos have done in the past, since they've took over, it's really promising. Obviously, getting their own staff in, like you say, bringing in Omar Barada as well as part of this. Is he the new CEO? But anyway, Ipswich are on the counter attack, and now Clark. Oh, that was a chance. He's going to be doing better there, and that was an opportunity. He had so much space as well on that right-hand side, and he just couldn't find the pass into the penalty area, really, with Clark. But yeah, that was a real chance. That. But anyway, as I was saying, I think I'm not too sure about this guy from City really because first of all, I don't know much about him really. To be honest, I don't know much about this guy, but I don't really like the idea of getting somebody in from a rival. The fact that he can work at an organisation like City. Oh, there's a bit of a nasty head collision here between Luongo and Vestergaard, and Luongo's been booked. But yeah, Vestergaard's holding his face, so there's going to be a bit of a stoppage in play. But yeah, as I was saying, I mean, the fact that you can work for an organisation or a football club like City, who obviously, as we know, got those charges, 115 charges over them. And yeah, I don't particularly know. I mean, like I say, hopefully he comes in and makes an impact. But my main thing is it's really positive, isn't it? It's really positive, and the signs early on are promising, aren't they? And obviously, we're not going to see kind of much investment in the squad this month. But in the summer, that's where the real business will start happening in terms of players coming in. So there's a lot of outgoings, obviously contracts, situations and things. So yeah, it's positive so far from Ineos, to be fair. I think Ipswich deserve a lot of credit. To get promoted from League One to be challenging for the Championship is a fantastic achievement. I hope they go up, to be honest. Fans should be very proud. I mean, yes, spot on. I mentioned it at the very start, Hugo. I said, look, the job that Kieran McKenna's done here at Ipswich is remarkable. The fact that they've only just come up from League One and now they're pushing to get back-to-back promotions, it's amazing, isn't it? And they do deserve a lot of credit, and their fans should be so proud of them. And I know they are. I'm sure they are, sorry. And yeah, they've been a joy to watch this season, actually. So, if the structure's right, guys, and you get, the right people in the club, anything is possible in football in terms of where you can go. And the game is back underway, by the way, and phase is okay. And now Ipswich will be looking to try and get a goal here. But great interception by Leicester, who now can counter. Dewsbury Hall is in behind, but he's surrounded again. I lose touch and he's gone out of play. They brought in Jean-Claude Blanc as the chief executive in Ineos. Yeah, he looks a very good, strong person to bring in. He's done really well, hasn't he? So I think I think that's a good appointment. Up the Blues, SOTV. John Jacobs, good evening to you. Hope you're well. He's highly rated. Yeah, I know he might be highly rated, that Barada, but like I said, I don't really know. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. Hearing from Huddersfield, good evening to you, Michael, by the way. Hearing from Huddersfield Town supporter that if Huddersfield lose away to QPR this week and he thinks Darren will be relieved of his duties. Yes, I mean, yeah, that is the right impression you've got. And I think we're all we'll be all very relieved if that does happen, and he leaves, because Darren Moore is completely ruining the football club. There's a bit of a horrible challenge that there's challenges flying in, and there's going to be another booking here. Dewsbury Hall's on the floor. The referee's just... Who is booked? Yeah, I missed that. But yeah, I think we're all very glad if he leaves. It's just been a disaster, really. And Clark's been booked for Ipswich. He just needs to go respectfully. But yeah, Michael, thank you for joining us. Ipswich only lost 4 matches in League One last season. I mean, yeah, it's so impressive, isn't it? Obviously. And this season, they've just carried on that momentum. That keyword, momentum. The way Nagel's talking Saturday night, it sounds like if you don't win, then Darren will be sacked. But to be fair, he needs to go before the QPR match. I mean, yeah, that's it, isn't it, Aiden? I said that as well. I think, look, you can give him the QPR game, but it's a game that we will have a better chance of winning without Darren Moore. So it's just annoying that he's going to let him have that game. But if he doesn't do the business, he's gone. And I'll be very happy if that happens. Hello to Alex. Hello, hope you're doing well, mate. Thank you for dropping in. And Josh, you says, I'm going to go. By the way, I've subscribed and I'm going to try to get in the chat if you do a watch along with United game. Yeah, big up to you, Joshua. Thank you for coming in and all your contributions. Thank you for subscribing too. And yeah, I definitely going to do a United game. Like I say, my socials are down below if you want to give me a follow on those. I always post when I'm going, whatever content I'm going to be doing on the day of the live stream. So you'll never miss what I do if you follow me on those. But yeah, definitely do a United game. Like I said, the Wolves game looks like a potential one I will do. So yeah, Wolves or West Ham is the games I'm looking to do. So yeah, big up to you, Joshua, though. I really appreciate you coming in. You've made some great comments, questions, and you showed the support is great to see. So big up. Hello to Ollie. How are you doing, Ollie? Oh, you're doing well. I've had a chance and I'm getting sidetracked. It was a good effort by Mavadidi, who good ball in, and Mavadidi strikes it. Keeper saves well, and then Tom Cannon does a bicycle kick over, and it goes over the bar. Or it goes way wide. Sorry. Pulls it, yeah. Well, it was just over the bar, yeah. But yeah, that was a good effort. And now there's a few more changes, by the way, for Ipswich. So again, McKenna being proactive with these substitutions, trying to change the game in his favour. Jackson's coming off, and Chaplin, and Broadhead's coming on, and Hutchinson. So I think Jackson's done quite well. So the fact that he's come off, maybe he's a bit tired. Chaplin's done okay, but it was a bit quiet. Now, Vestergaard for Leicester, who will look to try and get a goal here, because otherwise this is going to be a bit of a 10's end if they don't, because they just need that cushion. Michael says, who would you want as Darren Moore? He goes, well, we were talking about this earlier, Michael. I think that John Eustace is a name that we really like. Well, I like anyway. I think he did well at Birmingham. And I just think he's a manager that's, still fairly new on the scene, but he's still exciting, what he did at Birmingham. And he's got a lot of kind of things that he can develop, and I think he can develop it with us. So, yeah, for me, John Eustace. I know Paul Heckingbottom's been given a kind of a shout as well by a few Town fans. I can understand that. I think he's a good manager, Paul, but I just think John Eustace is my number one choice, personally. But yeah. Now Ipswich get on the ball. There's a chance here of the... Oh, I should have played it to Burns, who was free. And that was a poor choice, that from... Need to learn names, don't I, really? But from Broadhead, I believe, wasn't it? Broadhead had the ball as substitute. Chowdhury with a bit of a loose touch there, by the way, and then he loses it. And Broadhead shouldn't have been shooting from there. He should have played it out wide. Joshua says, I stumbled over this live watch along. I'm glad I did. Big up. I'm glad you have as well. So big up to you too. I'm glad you stumbled across it somehow. And yeah, you've been great. So big up to you. This channel gives off a sense of friendliness. Well, yeah. And it's nice to know that. I'm very, I like to give the friendly vibes in and make people feel welcome. And but yeah, it's been good to have you on, Joshua, in the chat, as well as everybody else that's come in. Big up to you all. So now Leicester looking to play out from the back. And they've lost it. Winks has lost the ball. But now Ipswich give it back. And now Dewsbury Hall comes forward. Where's it to Chowdhury? Winks now to Dewsbury Hall. Meverdidi on the left-hand side. He cuts it inside to Dewsbury Hall, who's gone down. And that looked like he was looking for that more than an actual foul. Now, I could be wrong. Let's have a look at the replay. It was a bit delayed, the fact that he went down. So, you know what I mean? That when when a player goes down, they delay it. There's no contact there whatsoever. It's definite no foul. Good decision, referee. And really, you should be getting booked for that because that was a bit of a dive. Catching the watch along for Wolves or West Ham. Yeah. Oh, Cannon with a great effort. And he's forced Haladiki into a save. And it's a corner for Leicester. Catch you in the watch along for Wolves or West. But yeah, I mean, I think I am going to do the Wolves game, So yeah, be a good. Hopefully, will be a good game to do. And now Leicester have waited that corner, but Winks is intercepted as Ipswich look to break. Both those games are going to be a shambles. I already know because we are trash. Oh dear. I mean, you never know. Not may happen, but yeah, obviously it's been a bit of a ropey season for United this time. With the FA Cup, now Ipswich are behind, and now they play a ball across, and Chowdhury clears it away. But again, Ipswich are looking really dangerous here, and I really do need to learn the names of all the players because sometimes it's hard to know who's who though when you're doing this. I do know quite a few Leicester players, just by from a distance, but I don't really for the Ipswich. Max, I'm new to your podcast channel. I'm enjoying your channel content, and I have subscribed to your podcast. You primarily cover Huddersfield watch-alongs, as well as a range of other teams. Well, Michael, thank you very much. I'm really glad you... Ipswich are coming through now. Sorry, I'll have to interrupt. It's a chance. Blew it again, and now Burns was free on the wing, and he should have played it there for me. And it's a corner to Ipswich. Michael, I will answer your question in a moment when we get a breaking play. But Ipswich now looking to swing the ball in from the right-hand side. Not dealt with. It's headed across the face. A goal by Faze, I believe, got a connection with it. Come all the way through now to the left-hand side. He needs to get the ball in, but he can't. Wolfenden. Good turn. But Ipswich is struggling to go backwards now because of the pressure that Leicester are putting on them. Haladiki in the goal for Ipswich. Plays it out wide, but he can't quite. So yeah, Michael, thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Like I said, I primarily do Huddersfield stuff, but I want to obviously... But I do the match previews, reviews, sometimes vlogs, because I go to most of the Huddersfield games, so generally watch along as for neutral games. But as I was saying earlier on, I'm going to be doing the Huddersfield game against QPR, which is next week, because it's away and it's quite expensive. So I'm going to save my pennies and I'll do a watch along for that one. But yeah, I'm usually at the games Huddersfield, so I don't tend to do watch alongs for Huddersfield games. But I do match previews, reviews of every game for Huddersfield. And sometimes a vlog, a bit of a vlog style video when I go to when I'm at the games. So yeah, but yeah, like I say, I'm going to be doing plenty of neutral watch alongs, as I said. So thank you for your question and welcome on in. But yeah, thank you for your kind words. But Leicester now, by the way, we're approaching the 80th minute, and this is set to be an exciting end. This game. Faze now plays it long. Cannon goes up for the header, but Wolverhampton wins the header. And now Ipswich tried to get on the end of it, but Leicester just hoof it forward, and Ipswich can now build out from the back once more. But this hasn't been a game. I thought there was going to be more goals in this tonight, to be fair. But obviously, there's only one goal so far. But still been a good game. Still been a good game to watch. Wolfenden now back to the keeper. And he doesn't want to be messing around too much. Plays the ball up, good ball up, but can't quite connect with the header. Now Leicester with Hermansen. Good header by Wolfenden. Burns picks up the pieces and Chowdhury gets a foot in. And it's a throw-in to Ipswich. There's a few changes now for Leicester now. Jamie Vardy's coming on for Tom Cannon, who has played very well. I think he's done quite well tonight. Had a few chances. Probably could have maybe got a goal, but he's been lively. He's looked good up there. Jamie Vardy coming on for him. And the second substitution is Dewsbury Hall is coming off, who's been a pest all night. He's not got everything right, but Atgun comes on for Leicester. But yeah, as I said, Dewsbury Hall's passing's been a bit off, but he still looked dangerous going forward. He's always he always wants the ball, and always trying to create something. Aiden's, hang on a minute. Oh, they're in Brian Clark. Ball across, and Justin. And now Ipswich are claiming for a handball here. I didn't see that. It went so quickly. But the referee has given a corner instead. Let's have a look at the replay. He comes off his thigh first. So I'm not sure why they was claiming that, and definitely not a penalty. Now, anyway, Ipswich get the ball in. The keeper's in no man's land. He came for it and missed it, and Ipswich have kind of blazed it over. But anyway, talking to the match, when was the preview for the QPR game? Aiden says, I was just wondering if he's playing Sunday next week. Well, I'll do it on Friday. I'll obviously either do my previews on Thursday or Friday, but I tend to stick to Fridays now for the previews, regardless of what day it's on. So yeah, Friday, mate, for that Friday night, we'll do that. Why are we taking Dewsbury Hall off? Last time we did this with Ipswich, they equalised. I mean, yeah, it's an interesting substitution to say the least, but I think he looked absolutely really tired, to be fair, Dewsbury Hall. So probably fatigue came into that substitution potentially. But he's always one of the players that'll create something out of nothing, Dewsbury Hall. But yeah. Anyway, Leicester have the throw-in, and they've got another throw-in after Ipswich knocked the ball out. 83rd minute here now, by the way, people. And it is edging towards the 90th minute. What can Ipswich do? Can they have one more chance or two? Chowdhury, good strength. And he plays it back to Hermansen. Oh, a bit of a loose pass by Clark. And now Atgun plays it through, and the keeper's come out and saved Ipswich. Yeah, excellent from the goalkeeper there, really, to be fair. Anticipation to get the ball. And it's going to be an Ipswich free kick. Need to... Yeah, at gun, really good ball through, and then really brave goalkeeping. Just need to get the... Yeah. Ipswich have the ball with the goalkeeper now, and he's going to play long. But loose touch again, it's gone away from him. So yeah, with Darren Moore, it took him a while to win over the Wednesday spots, and Wednesday were in poor shape when he took over. And he was given time and won over the spots at Town. And he was given time and won over the spots at Town. He doesn't have time. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we don't have time to be waiting. And to be honest with you, the writing's on the wall. I don't particularly like the way he sets up his teams. The connection, he has no connection with the fans. There's no passion. There's no care in the world at all for the club. And he's just clueless, tactically inept, no good for us. And it was a big mistake. Ipswich, from the throw in, a bit of a knock on, but it's gone wide. But yeah, as I said, he doesn't have time. But I don't see the long-term vision with Darren Moore anyway. So yeah, and even when he left Wednesday, you know, the fans weren't that unhappy about it, which says it all, really. So yeah, we don't have time, and as I said, if we lose at the weekend, then he's gone. It's as simple as that, and then we can start to we can just reset and save our season, because we can't afford to go down. Michael says, would you take Warner back as an option? Of course, I would, of course, take Warner back. You're joking at me. What he did last season was unbelievable. But I just can't see, as I said earlier, I just don't think he'll come back to us again. He's already, he's done what he needs to do last season. I think, as I said earlier, Michael, I think the way he was treated as well towards the end of his time at the club was really poor, actually. So I don't think he will come back now, to be honest. I just can't see it. But of course, it's a no-brainer, isn't it, to take Warnock back on again, but I just don't think it's possible. Ipswich need on the edge of their own penalty area. They're struggling to get the ball out, but now they get the ball out. And now Hutchinson. Harry Clark leaves it for Burns. Burns on the right, but he can't get past Mavididi, who clears it. But yeah. So we're into the last few minutes of this game, into the 88th minute nearly, sorry. And the noise from the Leicester fans trying to get their team over the line. Well, Ipswich player ball forward. He can't get in behind, but now Hutchinson. Sarmiento. Clark now takes on Mavididi, and he wins him. Oh, now it's come off Chowdhury, and Mavididi picks it up and clears his lines. Up to Vardy, who knocks it on, and Wolfenden manages to get it back to the keeper, though. And now Ipswich go again. They really are putting the pressure on Leicester now, Ipswich. Hutchinson. Sarmiento. Davis plays the ball through. Broadhead. Oh, Luongo, he's come through. Oh, goal! And he said the keeper spilled it, and he's come out to. I can't see who's. Jeremy Sarmiento has scored for Ipswich, and they have equalised. And it was coming. It was really coming. Davis gets the ball in. Luongo strikes it from distance. The keeper spills it right in front of him. And Sarmiento was there. And Sarmiento finishes it off. Now, the shot that Luongo did swerve, but he still palms it straight back into the middle where Sarmiento was. And I think that's really poor goalkeeping, that really, from Hermansen. But Ipswich, it spilled under him, that shot as well. I don't know what the keeper's doing for the goal, but yeah. And now Ipswich are looking to come forward. They look dangerous. Can they get the winner? Hutchinson's crowded out. And Chowdhury gets fouled. So Leicester can... But McAtee's come off and Mark Albrighton's come on for Leicester. What did I say about Kieran Dewsbury Hall? I mean, yeah, you did. You did. But I just think he was looking quite tired. Now Leicester come forward with Chowdhury, who drives forward. He plays the ball across to Mavididi, but it's too long. That's a poor ball by Chowdhury. And we have got 4 minutes of injury time, by the way. We're into that already. We're into the first minute of 4. And Aidan says Ipswich will not lie down at the end, and that sends out a message to Southampton and Leicester that we're up there for a reason. It does, absolutely, Aidan, I agree. Ipswich have just been incredible this season. I just think they are really standing their ground with teams like Leicester and Southampton. So fair play to them, full credit. And Ipswich will probably take a point, but they're messing around at the back. But now they're looking to go forward again. And Clark. Davis now goes down. And he's not giving it. So it's going to be a goal kick. But yeah, as I said, we're edging towards the 92nd minute. And Leicester, can there be a late dramatic winner here? Sarmiento can't get hold of it. But now Vardy, who plays it out wide. A launch upfield to Vardy, but Wolfenden wins the header, and it's for a throw-in on this right-hand side for Leicester. What can they make of this? Can they create another opportunity? One last chance. Justin gets the ball in. Cleared away. Faze gets the header and get back into the penalty area. Vardy's holding his face. And what's happening now? Oh, Luongo's gone down. And he's actually got a free kick. Unless he's just stopped it because it's a head injury, but yeah, that was actually Sarmiento's first goal for the club as well, by the way, for Ipswich. But yeah, Hermansen really should have been doing better there for me. But yeah, we're into the final minute. But there is a stop. Oh, we're back underway now. So it looks like it is going to be another draw, but it's been a really lively game. Really enjoyed it. And it's been a lovely stream. But anyway, the game still goes ahead. Leicester now on the ball in the Ipswich half. He spreads the play to Mavididi, who can try and keep it in, but he never was. And it's gone out for an Ipswich throw. And Ipswich are going to be happy with this point from the position they were in. Because it gives them an advantage in second now with the point extra tonight ahead of Southampton. The referee has blown his whistle, and it has been a really good game to watch this. A really great tussle, great battle. Leicester taking the lead in the first half, courtesy of an own goal from Davis. Mevedidi getting the ball across for that one, and then Sarmiento getting the goal late on the 89th minute for Ipswich. And it was a bit of a mess from the goalkeeper, to be fair, for me. But it's a game that Ipswich will be happy with, as I said, because obviously they're now up to second, properly, obviously ahead of Southampton now. But it has been a really brilliant game. Like I said, I've really enjoyed it. Thank you, everybody, for coming in tonight. It's been a lovely, like I said, I've absolutely really enjoyed this. You know, Hugo, Joshua, Alex, Aiden's always here. Ole, Michael as well. There's been a few new faces tonight, which has been really nice to see. So I really appreciate your support. Like I say, we're going to be doing plenty more watch-alongs to future games. The next one will be the QPR v Huddersfield game next Sunday, which is a lunchtime kickoff. But like I said, I'll be back before then for a preview to our game as well. To do the match preview, to the game on Friday. Any news in between, I may do some content in between if there's any more news of incomings, which we hope there will be soon. But yeah, it's the fact that Leicester had that lead for so long, they'll be really annoyed that they've lost. That they've dropped points here, but full credit to Ipswich, never giving up. Kept going till the end, and they got the reward. Probably a point deserved from each, to be fair. Doesn't make me feel any better, though. Hugo, do you support Leicester? Did you? But yeah, I mean, a point maybe is a fair result, yeah. But Ipswich definitely had the better. I would say had moment in the second half. They were a lot better, Ipswich, in terms of causing a threat, and I think they kind of earned their goal. But Leicester, if you think about that first half, maybe they should have been 2 or 3 up by that point at half time, but they weren't. So, but yeah, great live stream, mate. Yeah, big up to you, Aidan. I really appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hugo says, good show, sir, and best of luck to us for the rest of the season. Yeah, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to have you on, Hugo, as well. And it's good to see some new faces to the channel, as I said. So, like I say, more watch-alongs to come and content keeps coming here. But you know, Leicester will be disappointed there. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. Really enjoyed it. This has been a watch along to the Leicester Ipswich game, and it finished 1-1. So have a good rest of the week. I'll be back very soon for some more content on this channel. Stay tuned by following me on my socials, HGFTV8 on Instagram and Twitter, or X as it's known now, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Smash the likes if you're watching this on playback. Let me know your comments down below as well. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. It's been a brilliant stream, as I said. Take care, everybody. And I will see you all very, very soon. Good night and take care.